I've been on the railway for 23 years now. I started off with a company called Main Train. I made quite a lot of friends there, some of which I'm still in contact with. Over the years, there's been quite a lot of talks that have come in, which are train operating companies. I've made further colleagues and friends along the way. I consider the railway family as my second family. I work with Katie Arthur, who is the chair of the Family Network, so I got introduced to it like that. I think it's a great thing for EMR because it does give us the opportunity to talk about things that people probably wouldn't normally, and everybody has family. So in terms of my own family, I have 3 children. My children are all grown up. I also have 9 grandchildren, so that keeps me very busy. I have a sister, just one sister, and my mum lives with me for 6 months of the year. Unfortunately, my mum has vascular dementia. So my sister, Paula, who's the other saint, looks after my mum. Paula does tend to look after my mum in more of a practical sense, so she does more of the care, sort of hands-on. I do more sort of a financial thing. We have to have a power of attorney set up for my mum. The care side has been 20 years. She was diagnosed with dementia 17 years ago. I've kind of learned over the years that I have to be really organised, perhaps more organised than most people would be, and I do have to plan ahead. So, but it hasn't stopped me working, it hasn't stopped me achieving, and I think sometimes you can feel a little bit, as a carer, you can feel a little bit hidden as a person, because people assume that when they hear the word dementia, they know what the workload is with that, and I think sometimes you sort of get bracketed, and it's not the case. You can have a career, you've just got to be organised and you've got to be realistic with what you can do. I think for me, it was just being open and honest about the situation. I do feel incredibly grateful to be working for a company like EMR and have that railway family, because there's lots of people that, you know, they're sometimes just having a bit of a giggle and a laugh out of the way can sometimes just give you that little break you need. And, you know, my background is working in fleet engineering, and I've had that over the years, and it's very, very important. I am me, we are EMR.